Rolling and the sound is speeding. Skyline. Hey, welcome to This Week with Drew, the Monday edition for Monday, May 25th, 2020. Skyline. On today's episode, we got funny big news and a CUSTY of the week. And I haven't, look at my messy hair. That's okay. I got that messy hair, don't care, freestyle flow, you know, a big Drew show. This Week with Drew, coming to you, May 25th. 2020, what you gonna do? It's a quarantine, motherfucking man. Skyline, you guys doing okay? Skyline, you guys fucking coming out, get ready to go to Drake now, cause you're gonna open up shit. I heard your fucking Drake's open up. We're gonna go VL change and your fucking pickled. Num 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 num. Yeah, num 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 num. Nummy pickled egg in my mouth. Hi, welcome to the show. Thank you guys so much for listening. How you guys doing? Did you have a good weekend? Let's start with fucking how was my weekend? It was pretty good. I made bagels. Well, I made the bagels. I went and got the barley, the malt. Wait, I don't know why I'm doing a Jewish guy. Actually, yeah, I do, because bagels are Jewish. That makes sense. Are they? Are they just... No, they're probably Jewish. Anyways, or if they aren't, then the fucking Jewish people really got a good recipe. So I made bagels for the first time ever. You guys know my obsession with bread, and I wanted to make bagels, so I made bagels because it had everything bagel. The reasoning why is because it had this thing called everything but the bagel, and it's a little salt shaker with all the seasoning that you would put on an everything bagel. But so it's everything but the bagel. And I was looking at that, and you're meant to like put it on your eggs. Sometimes it's nice. I'll sprinkle it on my avocado toast, and then I'll put a crispy fried egg on there. I'll spread the avocado and sprinkle it, and then and then maybe I'll put a little sriracha with some dressings and slice up some green onions, maybe. And but then I was like, yo, fuck that. I'm gonna actually put that on bagels. So I fucking went. I needed... The secret ingredient for bagels is apparently either diastic malt powder or malt syrup, which is like a really thick, man. It's like molasses. I couldn't find the powder anywhere, but luckily Carlos House of Spice, fucking Carlos Epicec Casa, I don't know, whatever the fuck. He had some. So then I bought some, and then anyways, what am I talking about? I made the bagels, and then I fucking, they looked a little weird because the holes were really tiny, but I put the everything bagel spice on there and the fucking jalapeno cheddar, and that shit turned out proper, man. And then, yeah, so anyways, I fucking made bagels. See, this is what I'm talking about. What the fuck? Man, I was one of the people that went to Trinity Bellwoods Park. I didn't go on Saturday, but I went on Friday. Fuck you. Anyways, you're allowed to go to the park, man. You're just not allowed to be there with people that you don't live with, or that you're not in, constant contact with. So as long as, I was cool. I was keeping the fucking slackliners and the acoustic guitar guys. I saw like 3 acoustic guitar guys in the park. I just wanted to round them all up. Like, I want to go to the park one day, and just Trinity Bellwoods is like this massive like park where everybody goes in Toronto. And I want to go there and just round up every single acoustic guitar guy and just get them all to all play fucking a song together. Let's just get a big E blues jam going. The old fucking Trinity Bellwoods E blues jam for 45 minutes with all the acoustic guys, and everybody takes a turn doing a fucking 64 bar solo. Now that's what I'm fucking talking about. That's how you spend an afternoon, man. I want to round up everybody, man, because there's different types of acoustic guitar guys. There's your classic, like, long hair, fucking whatever guy. But then there's also, like, this weird subsect of, like, muscle bros who are, learn, like, I smell sex and candy, baby. Like, they were, like, hockey dudes that, like, always liked country music, and then they fucking, never made it in hockey, and now they're, like, 35, and they got some cash to throw around, and they're like, you know what, fucking, man, like, I always, like, I fucking like Travis Tritt, or whatever the fuck, and then they try to get playing guitar. And then they go out there and then they fucking, practice for 6 months or whatever and get good enough to strum. And then they're out there strumming. And then there's like also like the homeless crew, like the fucking like 18-year-old. I could totally be working if I wanted to, but I'm choosing to be homeless guy. The fucking crust rail punks. I fucking knew a bunch of those kids growing up, man. These fucking guys. One of them snaked onto a Pink Floyd concert. We were going to see Roger Waters. My dad was working at the place at Northlands where they had all the concerts. So he got us free tickets and we got an extra one. And then he just was friends with all my other crust punk buddies who weren't riding the rails, but this guy was a rail punk. And then, yeah, he just slid in. And I remember this guy just being fucking just like sliding in everywhere. Like that was his whole fucking modus operandi. Just kind of like just motherfucking sliding in on your ass. He'll just straight up slide up in on your motherfucking ass. So, yeah, but a lot of those guys, they just make that choice in their lives because it's like, they're like have like this deep fucking contempt for whatever, for their parents or some sort of something that happened to them earlier on in their lives in their relatively stable upbringing, like compared globally to their relatively stable upbringing. They're just like, they're like dad, like mom cheated on their dad or some shit like that and moved in this new guy real quick. And then like they just are like, fuck you forever. I'm going to go listen to crust and just be homeless. I was like, I'm going to fuck my life up as a fuck you to you. With spite living, there's something to be said for that. You got to get that out of your head, man. Fuck, a lot of people, that influences a lot of their decisions is what other people, I'm going to do this to spite you, or I'm going to do this because you said I can't, or because blah, 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 rather than just trying to look within and find their own motivations for their own actions, You got to fucking look at your value set and realize like what are the things that you value and then kind of get rid of all that other extraneous shit. I don't know why I'm talking about that right now, but can you fucking hear that? Time for big news. Big news with Drew. We got a big news. Okay, big news. Here's a big news story coming out of America. The Minnesota Twins AA team, the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. That's a fucking sick name for a sports team. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos. That's a AA ball league. Lists their stadium on AirBNB for $1,500 a night. So you can rent for $1,500. You can get up to 10 dudes. You can stay at the stadium with 4 bunk beds, a pair of queen size beds, full access to the stadium, including batting cages. You can hit from home plate, play catch in the outfield, run the bases, fuck around. You get the clubhouse with TVs and ping pong and fucking, and they set up a golf disc golf, and it's owned by fucking Bubba Watson. So you can go down to the fucking Pensacola and at $1,500 with 10 people, you get 10 dudes $150 for the night, and you get a whole stadium for 10 dudes. Now that is a fucking steal of a deal, man. You get a 10 bro pack in and you get to run wild on a stadium with the batting cages. That's fucking sick. I made a joke. I wrote a joke about this. I wrote a late night joke about this. So, a Pensacola team, the Blue Wahoos, has listed their stadium on Airbnb for $1,500 a night. A lot of other sports teams are going, facing hard times too. So, Gritty, the mascot from the Philadelphia whatevers, we got him on OnlyFans now. We saw him on OnlyFans, or he's on Grindr, maybe. That's the joke there. There's some kind of fucking joke in there. I don't even know how to do this anymore. The joke is that if a fucking sports team is listing its stadium on Airbnb, then another sports team is going to put their mascot on OnlyFans. There's a joke. Gritty on OnlyFans. And then I would put an insertion of Gritty's OnlyFans right there. Boop. If I was some late night host. If I was like, that is kind of would be a sick job, man. Why is there no Canadian fucking Tonight shows, man? Let me do that. I feel like I could do that. I've got a wide breadth of knowledge when it comes to, music, literature, art, film, cooking. I don't know who the fuck, but the thing with the Tonight Show and all those late shows is that the buff of it is like the celebrities come and do the things. But if you get the first part of that, if you can nail that intro, that first intro, those first 15 minutes, like Colbert, that's all anybody watches anyways. And then you just do some fucking bunk ass celebrity Tom Power fucking. Man, Tom Power is so soft, man. That guy's softer than a fucking. That guy's softer than a bottle of milk in a hot car. That guy's fucking. Tom Power's the guy who hosts Q on CBC. But that dude is a soft ass fucking dude, man. There is no gangster in that guy. That is the least hard fucking guy. Oh my God. That's a guy who, even if he was listening to Biggie Smalls by himself, he wouldn't rap the whole verse. It's like you're by yourself, you're in the car, windows up. Even if he was by himself, in the car, windows up, listening to Biggie Smalls. If you don't know, now you know. Driving. I don't. Oh man, that's funny. Okay, let's do some advertisement. We only got one sponsor because Beverly Transport is going through some restructuring. So we're gonna come back to that when we can. And you can King Tut's smoke like an Egyptian. Smoke like an Egyptian. That's a good one. That's a new one. It's King Tut's smoke like an Egyptian. You can use my promo code Drew. Oh, and they emailed me about another promo code that they got going on. And this is the best part about my promo code is you can always stack it on top of their promo codes. I got it going like that. So you can use back to work to get an extra 15% off. When the fuck does that? It still starts and it goes till Monday night. Oh yeah, okay, so tonight. So I'm putting up the episode today, Monday, May 25th, 2020, 2020, Monday, May 25th. Anyways, promo code Drew, 10%. Promo code back to work, 15%. Stack them, 25% off your order today. Or you could just regularly use promo code Drew for 10% off whenever you want. KingTutsCannabis.com. Smoke like an Egyptian. Yeah. And yeah, okay, fucking A. Custy of the week. Custy of the week. Now. I gotta figure out a better song. We'll come up with a better song. Okay, time to do Custy of the week. Okay, today's the Custy of the week. Man wearing watermelon on his head arrested in Louisa Sheets robbery. So this is coming from Louisa. What is that? That's got to be somewhere in like Alabama or Louisa, America. Fucking A. Louisa Sheets. Yeah, so everybody's wearing a face mask, but this guy walks in wearing a fucking watermelon on his head. Can you fucking see that shit? This guy, and he had a homie too. Their excuse is that they're just fucking on their way to a Packers game. Okay, so they put a release on its Facebook page asking information about the people who donned hollow out watermelons with holes cut out for their eyes. I'd love to see how they did that. Did they like fucking just like go with the screwdriver and it's like, okay, I'm gonna just go real gently and then if you feel something on your eyelid, then we're probably good. So they fucking domed out these watermelons, stuck them on their head. At least you got a nice smell when you're in there, but it's moist. I'd put paper towels up in there too. It's a larceny. They don't even know it was stolen. One of the people was arrested earlier. The dispatcher said that the arrest occurred, blah, blah, blah. It's unclear. What? So what the fuck is this? This is a news report just about... I don't even get this. They posted seeking information. Oh! They didn't even... The post asked for help locating the two people in connection to a larceny at the store, although it's unclear what was allegedly stolen. So these guys just walked into a fucking 7-Eleven with watermelons on their head and just fucking did something. Anyways, that's super custy. That's even more custy. Right? That is so custy. Watermelon. What a waste of a perfectly good watermelon too. And also, I don't understand like why it's like what the point of this watermelon is. It's like you're allowed to wear a face mask. You could roll in with a face mask and glasses anyways. And like straight up just rob the place and have no one even look. You wouldn't even have to run. You could just walk back out like that scene in Batman when all when the Joker drives those fucking school buses out in with all the other school buses. You would just get into the flow of traffic with all the other masked people. I don't know why there's not more of that going on right now. You just kind of just flow into the masked people. Fuck, man. I don't know either. Okay, well, that's my custody of the week. And we did the advertisements. Hey, fucking hey. That's good. Hey, fucking hey. That's fucking good. What are we going to sing about today? I don't know. Fuck. Let's sing about a fucking old, fucking... You put a little... Like, oh yeah, I gotta do Bob Dylan again. That was funny.
I cut out the top of a melon, scoop it up, and I put it on my head. Drill out the eyes and go for a 7-Eleven surprise. Gonna take everything and eat the chicken fries. Cause I'm a 7-Eleven guy. With watermelon eyes. With eyes about watermelon coming along.
Cross harp.
Whoa!